I'm here with Coach Lincoln Riley. Coach, how you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm good. I want to start by giving you an opportunity to talk about, well, how I might have cooked my brisket, because in the backyard of my house, it's all about how it tastes. I'm not one of these competition brisket eaters or cookers. So please let us know, how did it taste?
It was fantastic.
Okay.
I've cooked, probably 50 in my life, and one of the better ones I've had. I may not be a good photographer, but we can cook it up a little.
I like that. I appreciate that, Coach. A little bit more serious here. Have you ever seen another quarterback with the natural arm of Spencer Rattler?
I mean, we've been around some good ones, obviously, so I don't know that I would want to say never have, but I mean, he has a extraordinarily talented, arm and ability to throw the football. I mean, there's no question about it. He can, make all the throws, all the different arm angles, has the confidence, the feel, the power, the touch, kind of all that it takes to be a great thrower, and he's still improving. I would expect him to, throw the ball quite a bit better this year than he did last year, but there's no question he's a natural talent.
In evaluating quarterbacks, I've heard you speak at length about what you're looking for. But when I see this dude throw a football behind his back 40 yards down the field, I keep thinking to myself, all right, when am I going to see this again? And all of a sudden now I'm seeing the kids just like Omega-level mutants throwing 70-yard bombs at 16 years old. Are you ever looking at some of these guys and perhaps thinking, okay, are we putting a little bit too much emphasis on what they can do with a football as opposed to what they can do between their ears?
Probably so. Right now it's, the social media driven world, and everybody can see a video. They can see a amazing jaw-dropping throw or a trick throw or whatever. And at the end of the day, that really doesn't matter. It's if you can't process, if you can't learn, if you can't, rally the troops and inspire. I mean, if you can't do those things, then how you throw the balls are irrelevant. So, I mean, I think you're looking for the total package. I mean, of course you want, the talent to be able to physically do the things that you're coaching, but it's still, at the end of the day, comes down to what you can process and what you can do, and then the intangible side of leading and inspiring. And so, we're looking for guys that we think can do it all. It's sometimes a tough evaluation, especially the between the ears side, but that's what we get paid to do.
Goodness me. I continue to look at what your quarterbacks in particular do, and I marveled at them. And Spencer's one of those kids for me. Little less serious here. What was the last job you had that had nothing to do with football?
Probably, I'm trying to think. Probably working at my dad's cotton compress and warehouse, kind of a farming, agricultural type job when I was in high school.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah.
What does that entail?
Man, a lot. Driving forklifts, hauling bales of cotton around, re-roofing buildings. Tough, hard work. Kind of some straight up, legit manual labor. But it was good for me. My parents started me working kind of a true job when I was pretty young, and I didn't like it at the time. I think my dad paid me like $2.50 an hour, which I still say is like some type of like child employment law or something like that. It was I still joke with him about it, but honestly, it was good for me to learn the value of hard work and being a good employee and a good being able to handle my business at a young age. I didn't appreciate it then, but I probably do more now.
Ballpark it. What age is this?
I probably started going pretty heavy, 11, 12, somewhere in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
What are the chances that I, in my lifetime, get to see Oklahoma wear a black jersey?
You never know.
Okay.
We pull some surprises out, so you never know.
Goodness. Hey. Now my interest is through the roof, man. It's an issue that gets a lot of conversation via social, and I know you know this, but one of the things that I like about OU and one of the reasons that I think we have these conversations is the tradition means that much.
Absolutely.
Right? And to move away from that is difficult for some folks. As a person that's contemporary in my age, I think we're about 3 years apart, how have you been able to really straddle the line when it comes to tradition versus what you probably need to do to push forward the school and the program?
Yeah, sure. It's a topic that's brought up a lot, and it kind of comes to light in so many different instances, just because, and like you said, it's a blessing. I mean, the history, the tradition, all that this program has done for so long, you love to have it, but there is sometimes some push and pull between honoring the past and being proud of our traditions, and also, pushing forward into a new age and continuing to be on the cutting edge. And so, I think we don't want to shy away from pushing forward, but we always want to keep our traditions in mind, I think, is maybe the best way to put it. So those things we carefully look at it on an issue like jersey colors and uniform combos. I mean, I'm glad we're not one of these that have 5,000 different combos and don't have anything that you can really tie yourself to or tie the program to. I love what we have, but we've branched out a few other times before, and I'm sure we'll continue to do that as time goes on.
And thinking about continuing to stay on the cutting edge, and I mean, obviously, the deal with Jordan has made me very happy, as I wear a lot of Jordan-era gear. But the thing that I think you don't get enough credit for is how good you are in recruiting, in all aspects of recruiting, how you built out the staff to help get those kids through the door and show them what Oklahoma is about. How did you come to understand what you needed to do and when you needed to do it to really elevate the level of recruiting in Oklahoma?
Well, it's always been something that I was very interested in, and as you do at your different stops and different jobs, different people you work for and programs you're in, you're able to sit back and learn and see how things are going, and you're able to form some of your own opinions of how you think things could improve or how you think things will evolve as time goes on. And I've always enjoyed trying to be think ahead, and I think having a staff that also appreciates that. We want to do things that people have never done before. We want to push the issue. We want to be on the cutting edge, and we've got a staff in mind that thinks that way and is hungry to continue to improve and not just hang on, well, this is how we've always done it. And so it's a fun, creative room, and everybody's expected to bring new ideas. Everybody's expected to spend time on it and really bring something to the table. And we get these big ideas, and we find a way to make them work. And it's been a blast. We've pulled off a lot, and I'm sure we'll continue to push the issue.
It's a hit. It's a hit with the fans. It's a hit with the kids I talk to. And, man, it's been a wonder to behold for me, just watching it from the outside.
Thank you.
Coach, I'm going to move to some compilation questions that we're asking most of the coaches. These are fun.
Okay.
And the idea is something like rapid fire.
Okay.
So first thing that comes to your mind, say three nice things about Texas.
No way.
Okay, we'll take that. Who do you think has the best uniforms in college football, and you can't say your own?
Ooh, that's not fair. That's not fair. Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay.
I can't do it. Too loyal.
All right. Which fictional football player would you most want to join your team?
Forrest Gump.
Really?
Boom.
Okay.
Kickoff returner. There we go.
Oh, so we're going for 6 every time.
Yeah. I don't have to call a play if I got him, right?
Hardest hit you ever took or delivered?
I took a couple pretty good ones. I gave a couple. It's actually the one that ended up busting up my shoulder and probably in some way or form kind of shaped my path. But yeah, when I was a sophomore, I threw a ball to a receiver and he dropped it or kind of bounced off his hand, should have caught it, got intercepted. I was not happy. And he came down the sideline, and I cleaned him up pretty good on the sideline, and in the process busted my shoulder up, so I paid for it a little bit as well.
It'd be hard to say you regret that hit, though, right?
Yeah, you never know what would have happened, but I certainly can't complain.
Last question for you, Coach. I think this is a little bit easier. Who's the best dressed player on your team?
Ooh, there'd be a lot of competition on this. I got to go with man, that's a good question. I'm cycling through here. Man, no matter who I say, you realize I'm going to get beat up over this like big time.
Well, I got you back.
Yeah.
I got you back.
I'm going to go with one of my boys in the secondary. I'm going to go with my man Justin Harrington. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
We got several guys that do a nice job.
Don't I know it?
Yeah.
Don't I know it? Because they will give comments to me and others about how we dress and how we look, so I know you're paying attention. My goodness, and the walk up, right, to the stadium, I'm always looking forward to it because the guys do such an amazing job taking photos, and some of them are out there wearing jerseys. I didn't know they knew the.
That's right. That's right.
Real quick, Coach. I want you to take a look at this.
Okay.
These are my all-time offensive and defensive teams. Now, if there's somebody you think that I missed, you got to tell me who you're taking off.
Orlando Brown's got to be on this.
Okay, all right. Who we taking off?
Well, Leonard Davis for sure.
Okay.
Now Leonard was a beast too, an absolute beast. So you certainly couldn't go wrong either way. But my man Orlando was something pretty special.
Defense on the other side.
All right, let's switch. I was about to say Roy Williams better be on. If he's not,
Hey, Coach, I'm from
man.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's right, man. This is the front is fantastic. There's been it's hard to leave. Hard to leave Tommy and some of the guys off like that, man.
Hey,
It's been tough. This is a great defense though, right here. I mean, this is pretty phenomenal.
Well, that's the thing, right, is that the idea being that you could put together, I think, 5 or 6 of these, and you could not be wrong.
The funny thing is I think I coached against every single guy, either coached or coached against every single guy on this list, which is pretty cool.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Been around for a while. Coach, so we got Zeus. We need to add Zeus. All right. I can
Gotta
take
have
that.
Zeus.
I can take that. Coach Lincoln Riley, thank you so much for joining us, Coach.
You got it.
This has been so much fun.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
I'm here with Oklahoma fullback Jeremiah Hall and linebacker Nik Bonitto. How you guys doing?
I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Oh, man. So, my first question is for you, Jeremiah, right? You coming into your 5th year at Oklahoma, and I want to know, were you drafted to come here because Caleb Kelly could not get out of his wheelchair to be here today with us as the ranking old-timer on this team?
Man, one of the old heads had to be here, so I'm filling in that role.
That's what's up, man. What is it like for you to be one of the elder statesmen on this team now?
The older I've gotten in this program, the more I take pride in just being the old head, being the guy that's had some experience, being the guy that can direct the young guys. And, from a coaching perspective, you have a little bit more faith in the old head. He's been here, he knows the ropes, so I'm glad I can be that person.
That's what's up. Nick, what's it been like for you to be able to come to dudes like Jeremiah and ask questions you might not ask your coaches?
It's real important to me because, like you said, guys like Jeremiah, CK, another guy like Brian Mead, they've seen everything, they've been through it all. So, just, coming to them, about stuff that, even off the field, that can be really important to me. Just, it helps me, it helps the young guys around the program. So they're definitely a joy to have.
So I got a real critical, let's call it a nomenclature question to ask you. What the heck is the difference between a rush in and an outside linebacker?
I guess you can kind of treat it the same, but I feel like a rush in, we do a little bit more rushing than the normal outside linebacker would. But as far as responsibilities, I feel like it's kind of the same. I just feel like maybe the rush in, I guess, is just a cooler name for outside linebacker maybe then.
No, I can get with that. Jeremiah, it's a similar question. I introduced you as a fullback because short, tight, to the point. H-back, I don't even know if that's something y'all using anymore. Yeah. Right. What do you think you do?
As long as the people know I make plays, it's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you call me.
No, that's what's up. No, because the thing that I'm always pointed to when I ask other people that know scheme is, yo, man, the fullback's gonna be wide open on this. And I said, how do you know that? Because we built this coverage to occupy everybody we know is gonna be out. And then here you come kind of skidding out free. What is it like for you to be in these meetings where, let's say Coach Riley has drawn something up and he's looking at you going, you're going to be wide open here?
It's always fun. Coach Riley's a creative mind. It's really been an honor just to be in this offense and to be around him. But when I have those plays and my time comes, I'm grateful for it.
That's what's up. Nick, it's interesting for me to watch your come up because, as Jeremiah would tell you, I'm a close watcher of Oklahoma football, right? And first the play you made in 2019, right? And then the season that you had last year. What clicked for you?
I just felt like, that game gave me a lot of confidence, and just, playing with confidence, it can do so much for your game, and just knowing what you're supposed to do and just knowing that you can do it at a high level, it really can change, how a person plays. And I'm pretty sure you've seen that with a lot of players on our defense. One person specifically is Isaiah Thomas. I've been around him for 3 years, and I've just seen the amount of confidence that he played with last year, and he just walks around the building a little differently. So I definitely say just the confidence factors.
See, now you're gonna gas me up because I went to Tulsa Memorial, right? You know what I mean? That's my guy. That's my guy. I'm glad to hear Isaiah is that dude. Jeremiah, this would not be an Oklahoma interview if I didn't ask you about the young kids. Okay, so I'm going to point to a player. I'm gonna give me one word, so word association to go with that player. Mario Williams.
Aggressive.
Ooh, goodness me. I can't wait to see that. Same thing for you, Nick. Let's go Clayton.
Talented.
Oh, for real? Now I want to elaborate on that because this is a dude that I watch catch passes for TDs. What is it about him that's talented?
You just see him with just so much raw, natural ability, on the field. He doesn't know how to, I guess a good word is control it yet, because he's just all over the place. But, once the game actually slows down for him, Lord, he's going to be a real terror in the Big 12. So I think talented is for sure the word for him right now.
I should have followed up on this, Jeremiah. Forgive me. Why is Mario aggressive?
His character, the way he plays. He's not afraid to express himself by any means. I'm talking if he beats a corner on a go route or a post, he's gonna let you know. Off the field, he's gonna let you know. He walks around with confidence. That's not what many young guys have, and I appreciate him for showing that.
So, you guys been around for Kyla Murray. You've been around for Jalen Hurts. You've been around for Spencer Rattler. I'm not asking you to rank those dudes or tell me what the difference is between them, but what is it like for you to know whoever is at quarterback is one of the best players in the country?
For me personally, it's been fun having those guys around. When you talk about Kyla Murray, obviously he has something that you can't teach, that's speed. When you talk about Jalen Hurts, I don't know if I've ever been around a better leader. When you talk about Spencer, he's coming into his own and making a name for himself. So it's just been fun being around those guys and knowing that to be that guy at the next level, these are the type of guys, and that's the type of work ethic that you have to make it. And so it's been fun.
Nick, what about you?
I would probably say the same. All of them are different in their own way. Like Kyler, Kyler was just, a guy that just walked on the field and you're like, okay, let's see what he's about to do this Saturday, because he's always coming with something crazy. And then, with Jalen Hurts, he just, he commanded the locker room. He was always that guy everyone looked to. And then just like Jeremiah said, Spencer's coming into his own. He's a real great player. I know everybody likes him on the team, and he's just a guy we all look to, and we're gonna go behind 7. So,
Nick, as a guy who has seen this defense go through ups and tremendous downs and back to ups, what do you feel is the ceiling for your defense?
I feel like it's really high, and I feel like the thing that makes this defense so special is that we just have so many guys that are hungry and have something to prove this year. And I've never really, I've seen it, because we all wanted to get to the top, but from the success that we had last year and to still be hungry and to still want more, that's just a sign of a real dangerous defense to me, and the guys that just want it. So, I feel like, this defense, the sky's the limit for us, but we're just going to take it one step at a time for sure.
I do want to follow up on that because the dude that I can't get enough stories about and hearing about is your defensive coordinator, Coach Grinch. Do you have a favorite story of Coach Grinch?
That's PG?
That's PG, yes. That's PG.
Nah, I don't know. Just anytime he comes in before practice and he just starts yelling at us, just trying to hype us up, just, getting us ready for just practice at that, not even the game. So those are always usually funny, and, those always get the team going. So I'll probably say anyone like that.
I'm not going to lie. I play offense, and Grinch motivates me. So, yeah, his presence is felt.
Do you ever think that somebody needs to get that man a cup of water? Okay, glad it's not just me. That man going horse out there, get that man some water.
He goes
got
hard.
veins popping out the side of his head and all.
All right, I made what I think are the all-time best offense and defense to play in the Big 12. I want y'all to take a look at it, and if I left somebody off, tell me who you would take off to add them.
I like it. I don't mind anybody that's here, but I definitely could have seen Stryker on here for sure.
Eric Stryker.
Yeah.
Why would you put Eric Stryker on there?
Just because, as far as him being in the Big 12, like I feel like he was unblockable. But I mean, I can't go wrong with any of these picks either, though.
Do you want to switch? Man, the stories we tell about Eric Stryker, like, I'm glad you even said that, because there's some people out there that's forgetting.
Nah, he was a beast.
The Tennessee fans know all about Eric Stryker. Look, people were torching me on Twitter, on Instagram, talking about where's Baker, where's Mark Clayton. I'm like, man, I got 11 positions here.
I did expect Baker to be on here, but you got Vince Young.
The man beat 2005 USC for a national championship.
That's the only why he's on.
Yeah.
I'm saying, right? Like, it was one of the rare years in which, yo, can we give 2 Heismans if we gonna do this? Because, you know, it was Reggie and Vince, and we all agree, you know, it's Reggie's Heisman because he won it, but doggone, man. And plus, we talk about national championships.
Yeah.
That's the CD over DD.
I mean,
I love CD, but
I did think about that.
I mean, we in AT&T Stadium, so
yeah,
you got to say that with your chest.
You're right.
Just say it like if you gonna
You're
say
right.
it.
My fault.
No, look. Why DD? Why would you want DD there?
He was up for the Heisman.
He was in the Heisman race.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong. I got CD there because, I mean, y'all were there for it.
Oh yeah.
2019
No,
Texas.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Shooting.
Yeah,
He
true.
had a little crazy one too.
saying.
Yeah, he had a bunch of them.
Like 5 dudes
Yeah, I know.
around that man.
Iowa State, K-State.
Goodness
He was different.
me. Jeremiah Hall, Nik Bonitto, thank you so much for the time. This
Thank
has
you.
been so much fun for me.